What's up guys, Nate here, and today we're going to be checking out the new Paldean Fates Shiny EX tins. So of course you knew I had to pick up the Charizard one, but I also did pick up the Great Tusk one as well. I'm sorry Iron Treads kind of did you dirty, but we're going to be checking out these tins, seeing what comes inside, and hopefully seeing if we can pull some good cards. Maybe another Charizard, can't complain about that, go back to back on the videos. But we do have the two tins today. Maybe I'll pick up the Iron Tread one later, I don't know. But since it is release weekend, I also did pick up the Meowscarada box, a little bit glary there, but I did pick this one up as well. So we're going to be checking this box out in another video, not this one, so stay tuned for my in-depth review of the Shiny Evolution EX boxes. I don't know, the premium collections. We'll take a look at those two in a later video. But the moment you all came here for, of course, is going to be the Charizard tin. So without any further ado, let's go down to the minicam and rip this tin. So starting off here with the Charizard EX tin. Now, of course, this tin was very hard to find. As you know, this video is definitely not coming out on release day, as I didn't say in the intro. I wasn't lying, but it's because I couldn't find this tin anywhere. I know a lot of stores got kind of short shipped with these on the first initial release wave, so if you did get them, congratulations, because they're very hard to find. I was lucky enough that Studio 151 was able to get a restock in, let me know, and I was able to pick up these two tins along with the other Meowscarada box, so they hooked me up big time with my Paldean Fates boxes this week in tins, so I have to give a massive shout out to them, and stay tuned for a cool short where I might have pulled this Mew card right here again, maybe or maybe not, I don't know. You're gonna have to watch the short to find out. But back to the Charizard tin here. Let's open this up. I should have already cut it on the back. I did, Nate. We'll open this up here and take a look what comes inside of it. Obviously, the promo itself is a very, very big deal. I'm sure that this will be one that we'll see as a sealed product in a lot of sealed collectors collections, just because, I mean, it's a shiny Charizard full art in a tin. It's kind of hard to top. I'm not gonna lie, the Pokemon definitely outdid themselves with how they picked the promos in this one, so I'll give you guys the code card there, you can take that. But shiny Charizard EX, the Fire Lizard himself there, looking very, very awesome. Great way they did this card. I know it's the Terra one, so it's technically like terrestrialized, and some people will like that, some people won't like it, but it's a shiny Charizard EX. Like, don't complain. You know what? We cannot complain. We got it in a tin too, so you don't have to worry about pulling it. So value on this card, I wouldn't imagine being insane, but just it being a Charizard in general, it still might be up there. So you never know. But obviously it is the main, it's a playable Charizard as well. So actually, as soon as I'm done this video, it's getting sleeved up and thrown in my Charizard deck to probably play at my Wednesday night locals, depending, maybe. But Charizard EX there, looking very, very nice indeed. I'm very, very happy that we were able to get this one in the tin. I know I did a news video and talked a lot about it and yapped about it, but it's finally here, and we do get obviously some packs in this tin, which is, I guess, the secondary feature. We're gonna get 5 packs, which honestly is a pretty good spread. A good way to get Paldean Fates and a Charizard promo, so you can't really complain about that too much. Throw the tin off to the side there. Now, Paldean Fates has done me very well. I've pulled the Charizard, I pulled 2 Mews, I pulled a bunch of other good shinies. I can't complain, but I can always ask for more. So, still a bunch of shinies we have not pulled yet. We haven't pulled the Gardevoir, I haven't pulled the Iona full art, or any actual alternate art trainers. We've hit almost all the alternate art Pokemon, so that's really, really good. But if we are aiming to complete this set, which I'm thinking about, I haven't heard any comments about it yet, but if you guys do want to comment on this video and let me know if you do want to see a Pokemon Paldean Fates binder, I think that would be a cool thing to do for sure. This set is pretty awesome. I know a couple people are master setting it, so the crowd is out there for sure with a dash bun there into an Iona reverse holo. Oh, that reverse holo pattern almost got me. And then a Mabostiff right there. So, I mean, Paldean Fates pull rates, I've clearly been pretty good. The card values have stayed pretty steady too, which is surprising. Usually after a release weekend, prices tend to tank a lot, but with this set in particular, they stayed very stagnant. Like, the Charizard is still sitting around $250, $300. Like, that's a pretty high price for a alternate art out of a set, and we haven't really seen that in a while. I think the most expensive card we have in kind of the modern generation would be Iona, or I think it would literally be the Iona or the Charizard EX out of 151. It would be one of those two, because those are still sitting at kind of the higher echelon, but I can't say that any of them are actually worth, like, I think $200 is the max on the Charizard right now. I think that's where we're sitting, but the other Charizard, the shiny one, is sitting around $250, $300. I'm sure some people in the US will be like, Nate, that's not what it's sitting around, but convert it to Canadian and you'll get pretty close to that, or at least that's what kind of card stores and market values have it kind of going for. So by the time this video might come up, maybe it's tanked. I don't know. I can't predict the future, but if you can, please do, and let me know in the comments what the card is sitting around, with a Pikachu there and a Surluge there. Not Okay, well, we gotta hit something. Not even a baby shiny yet, so that's a little alarming out of this tin. I'm not gonna lie for sure, but there is 2 more things to go through in here, and I mean, the baby shinies are pretty exciting to get, especially because it seems like you almost never get duplicates, because it's very hard to pull duplicates. That's why they all kind of sit around a stagnant price point, because there's just so many of them. With a Hoppip there, not doing too bad. Oinkologne there, and a Houndstone. Give you guys the code cards we can check out as I knock everything over and make a mess and nearly dent my shiny Charizard. But a Hoppip shiny, our first shiny of the video, and I mean, the baby shinies are great. Honestly, I think they did a really good job. I like that the borders are still textured, the centers are actually, I think the whole card, yeah, the whole card is textured, which I mean, that's pretty cool. It's similar to like the Radiance. I'm sure by now you guys have probably opened up a bunch of this set, but if you haven't, it's good to describe them. But yeah, I think the Hoppip is very, very nice. Still looking for another Charmander or a Charmeleon or a Pikachu would all be very, very nice. Baxcalibur, Luxray, like I could like see now as soon as we start naming more of them, the list keeps going and we're like, oh my goodness, there's like a lot of good cards that aren't even the alternates in this set. So I mean, even a Spiritomb, I play a lot of that in my decks, so if I can get a shiny one, I would really, really appreciate that. Donphan there, Atticus, into a Fanfy, into a Gimmighoul, and a Squawkabilly EX. Alright, not too great for our first tin, but hopefully Great Tusk, which is the inferior promo in a lot of people's minds, probably myself included. I think it's kind of hard to top a shiny Charizard EX, but I like Great Tusk. I picked Great Tusk over Iron Treads just because I'm like, I think I like the ancient stylization of Donphan a little bit more than I like the futurized version. I don't know, maybe just me. If you're an Iron and Treads lover in the comments, please feel free to light me up in the comments. I apologize. But we will quickly check out the promo there, and I will give the code card away, so you guys can maybe try your hand at a Great Tusk deck online. I don't know. Everyone's a creator in my mind. You can cook up this deck as you will, but there is the shiny one. Quality control on this one, definitely a little bit worse than the Charizard. I'm not going to lie. I think it looks a little bit worse, but I think overall it is still a very, very nice card. Again, the shiny full arts, I really can't complain too much of, especially since they're just handing them out in tins, and they're decent Pokemon. I think they are better than the ones we got previously with the I believe it was the Eldegoss, Cramorant, and Bolton, I think was what we got. So already me just saying those names isn't very exciting off the hop, but we do have 5 more packs here. Definitely saving Pikachu for last. Saraluge too, and then yeah, we're gonna do Dondozo first, just because I think Dondozo's kind of he's kind of the worst. I'm not gonna lie. I think that out of the artworks they cooked, but they did do Dondozo. I mean, he's Dondozo. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get too deep in it, give my poke opinions too much. Into a Dash Bun there, Charmander, Barbaroach, and then into a Raichu. Again, I still need that card for 151, my 151 binder, but I've gotten it like a couple times in Paldean Fates, but that doesn't count. Doesn't work for me, man. So might have to open up some more 151 on the channel. That's another binder. We're still, we're slowly but surely trying to make our way into completing. It's a tall task, that binder, for sure, and especially as the prices in that set, it seemed like actually just keep going up and up and up. It's getting harder and harder to justify completing it, but Atticus there into a Donphan, Nemona's backpack, into an Armarouge, a Ralts there, and then a Reverum. So it seems like these tins are not handing out the hits as other Paldean Fates products have. They're not the greatest, especially with our first tin only having 2 hits, and this one so far not delivering anything. Like even the baby shinies, like the baby shinies, they should just be giving out by like the fistful, because like just hand them out, Pokemon. Like no, everyone just wants more. Everyone just wants more baby shinies. With a Nest Ball there, an Ultra Ball, into an Executor, and a Clodsire EX. Okay, not too bad. We'll take Claudie Boy, but I've pulled a lot of those so far, and I don't know about you, but I need to see some variety in here. I need to see some, like, even just a Full Art EX, like a Full Art EX shiny. More than happy to take that. Those are also great pulls, as long as it's not a one we already have. So I do have a Squawkabilly. I think I have a Clodsire. I'm trying to think of everything else I have for the Full Arts. Noivern, I was able to hit one. And I can't think. Why can't I think of the shinies I have? I did have a Gardevoir at one point, traded it away quickly into the release window, which maybe it was a mistake, but I don't know. We traded that away. And then a Clive there, and a Luxio. Not Luxray or Shinx, which is like definitely the bigger two, but we will definitely take a Luxio and then a Palafin. Not too shabby there. Okay, so already doing better than the other tin. We got a double banger pack there. Not too bad about that. It seems like the Palafin is a very, very common pull. A lot of people are pulling this one. There's only 3 in the set, so they're not too hard to pull, but I'll take a Luxio for sure. Not too shabby there. Would have definitely preferred Luxray or Shinx, but it's close. It's close. Maybe in this pack, that's what it's leading up to, is that they want us to pull it in here. But some last pack magic for today on these tins before I guess we could sign off with final thoughts if I think you should pick these up or not. But a Tandemaus there, a Mankey, into a Swoobat, a Moonlit Hill, into a Camerupt, anything in the spot behind, just a Ghastly, and then a Mime Jr., and then a Goldengo. So overall, out of these tins, as I nearly dropped the Charizard lid once again. So out of 10 combined Paldean Fates packs, we got 2 promos, which again are not really hits, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Now, of course, they're Paldean Fates hits, so they are very, very nice as I try to get them on camera there, but I mean, I kind of expect out of 10 packs of Paldean Fates, like, it sounds greedy, but like 7 or 8 hits, so it's strange to see that the tins, I hope mine are the outlier and that your tins are a lot better, but I mean, overall, you're still getting a Charizard promo there, which is super, super nice, especially because it's a playable Charizard, so if anyone's looking to make a Charizard deck out there and bling it out a little bit, definitely pick up this tin, or just pick it up if you're a collector, either or. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed me taking a look at the shiny Charizard EX tin. If you really did, I'd appreciate if you dropped a like and sub in the video. But anyways, it's been another episode of Nate Collects, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.